はよう世界 Good morning world, I'm Shot 先生。皆さん元気ですか？ How are you guys doing? And the topic for today is this. これを差し上げます。これを差し上げます。In English, I'll give you this. I'll give you this. And you guys may know, but これ means this, right? これ for this, それ for it, あれ for that, and どれ for which or what, okay? And the most important part of this lesson is this verb give, which is あげる in Japanese. But there are 4 forms for the verb give in Japanese. But don't get too complicated, or you don't have to rush, because they are so easy, and I'll explain you right now. So there are 4 ways for the verb give. One is あげる. 2 is 差し上げる. 差し上げる. And the 3rd is くれる. And the 4th is くださる. Okay? And あげる is actually an informal way. Yeah, it's not a polite tense. あげる is just give. But the subject of あげる is I give someone, like I give you this present. Yeah, I will give you this. In that case, you can say あげる. Okay, but what's the opposite way? For example, like someone gives me this, or let's say like how my mom gave me this. In that case, you can say くれる. Yeah, くれる. Someone gives it for me, for the sake of her. Yeah, she gave me this present for the sake of someone. Yeah, for the sake of her. Yeah, she nicely gave me this. That means くれる, okay? So that's the difference between あげる and くれる. Yeah? Whether I give someone or someone gives me something. Yeah? I あげる and she くれる. Okay? And so the other 2 ways are just the formal way, the polite ways, 敬語 way to say that. And if I give someone who is let's say I give this present to my boss, that could be boss 上司にこれを差し上げます。差し上げます。I give someone to be polite, that could be 差し上げる. That's why the topic for today is これを差し上げます. So naturally the subject will be I. Okay? I'll give you this. これをあなたに差し上げます. I'll give you this. But the opposite way, you give me this, would be あなたがこのプレゼントをくださる. くださる. Okay? くださる is how you say someone gives me something in a polite way. So 4 ways, whether the subject is you or not, okay, and whether it's polite or not. So 4 ways. Okay, let's go through all the 4 ways to say give in Japanese. One is あげる, informal way to say I give someone. Yeah, これをあげます。But to be polite, that would be これをあなたに差し上げます。これを上司に差し上げます。Okay? Then how about let's switch the subject, okay? 上司, the boss, gives me this. To be informal, that would be 上司がこれをくれる。My boss gives me this. My boss gives me this, okay? これ、上司がこれをくれる。Informal way. But to be formal, to be polite, that would be 上司がこれをくださる。上司が私にこれをくださる。Yeah, the boss gives me this. Okay? くださる。So, あげる、差し上げる。あげる、差し上げる。And くれる、くださる。So, alright. That's pretty much the most important tips. The tip for today's lesson. But you know, I made all the conversations again for today's lesson. So, yeah, let's hear all of them. Alright. ハワイに行ったので、これを差し上げます。ハワイに行ったので、これを差し上げます。Okay. I've just been to Hawaii. I just went to Hawaii. ハワイに行ったので、これを差し上げます。Okay. Next line is, マカダミアナッツですか？ありがとうございます。マカダミアナッツですか？ありがとうございます。You guys know what macadamia nuts is. I think that's really famous in Japan because all the Japanese tourists would go to Hawaii. And what they buy all the time is the macadamia nuts for souvenirs. Distributing to everyone, like your family, your friends, your colleagues, and crazy. But personally, I've never been to Hawaii. But if you go to Hawaii, you would definitely get one of those macadamia nuts chocolate series, and you will buy them for a souvenir. But okay, macadamia nuts ですか？ありがとうございます。Oh, that's the macadamia nuts. Thank you. ありがとうございます。はい、食べてください。はい、食べてください。Yes, they are. Please enjoy them. 食べてください。Please, have them all. Or please eat them all. Or, yeah, just enjoy. では、いただきます。では、いただきます。Do you guys know いただきます? Yeah, いただきます is really, really important if you are a Japanese learner. Because we say いただきます, 3 times a day. Okay? It's not anything religious, but it's more like a ritual. It's a custom for us Japanese people. Just like, I can't think of any example for now, but yeah, it's anyway so important. Like we say いただきます every before meal. Okay? So when the dinner or is ready, right before you start eating, I say いただきます. Sometimes people do this, いただきます, just for this. Many people make misunderstandings that we Japanese people do this all the time. When we apologize or when we greet, when we meet each other, we do this. We say thank you. But that's totally wrong. We don't do it. When we do this gesture is just before the meal. いただきます. Okay? So, forget about all the stereotypes that we do this all the time. いただきます. And what いただきます literally means is that I will get them. So, what are they? So that's the lives of the food. For example, いただきます the lives of the pork, of the chickens, of the rice, of, I don't know, the sunlight. We have the concept traditionally that everything is living, right? Even the trees, even the ocean, or even, I don't know, even the sky, everything is living. And some spirits lie within every single ingredient of the food. For example, when you eat ramen, you have the noodles first, and the noodles comes from the rye, or some small pieces of the grains, and also they contain some pork and sometimes fish, right? So they will get all the spirits of the pork and the fish, right? And that's why they say いただきます. I will get. I am thankful to be able to, have those spirits of the lives. That's the origin of this word, いただきます, okay? But we don't think of any of that. We are not so religious. We just do this as a ritual, okay? So, いただきます, even for the macadamianness from Hawaii. Okay, let's go back to the conversation. Then, the next line is 美味しいですよね. 美味しいですよね. 美味しい means delicious. ですよね means like when you ask if it's right. So like, that's tasty, isn't it? 美味しいですよね. 美味しいですよね. That's tasty, isn't it? That's delicious. No, that's delicious, no? And the reply is はい. Of course, that's good. By the way, 昨日部長がくれたチョコ oh sorry, that was actually 部長がくださったチョコあげます. Do you guys remember what くださる means? Yeah, くださる. Looking back on earlier this lesson, you learned 4 ways to say give, right? One is I give someone in a formal way. Second is I give someone in an informal way. And third was the formal way that someone gives me, right? So this happens in this context. That is, 昨日部長がくださったチョコ. 昨日部長がくださったチョコ. So 部長 is like the boss or the manager, okay? 部長がくださったチョコ. He gave me the chocolate. And so here's the chocolate that the boss gave me yesterday. 昨日部長がくださったチョコ. And それをあげます. Okay? So I will give you the chocolate that the boss gave me yesterday. Okay? 昨日部長がくださったチョコをあげます. I'll give you the chocolate that the boss gave me yesterday. ありがとうございます. いただきます. Okay? So, くださった is a past tense for くださる. Okay? Again, the くださる is the formal way that someone gives me the present. Okay? Great. So let's go through all the conversation lines, both in Japanese and English. ハワイに行ったので、これを差し上げます. I've just been to Hawaii and I give you this. マカダミアナッツですか? ありがとうございます. Oh, the macadamia nuts. Thank you. はい。食べてください. Yes. Enjoy them. では、いただきます。Alright, then, I'll eat them all. I'll eat them now. いただきます。美味しいですよね。Isn't it delicious? That's delicious, right? はい。そういえば、昨日、部長が私にくださったチョコをあげます。Yes. And by the way, I will give you the chocolate that the boss gave me yesterday. ありがとうございます。いただきます。ありがとうございます。いただきます。Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Always for watching and enjoying my videos. I really appreciate it. Please hit the like button, then leave any comments or requests. Anything is, any question or any comment is always welcome. And please hit the subscribe button now. いつもありがとう。またね。